If you felt your nervous system spike lately, reading the news, hearing about raids, violence, instability, or just that sense that things feel off, you're not imagining it. And whether you are a therapist who's supposed to help other people regulate while secretly feeling a bit dysregulated yourself, well, this video is for you. Today, we're going to talk about how to cope when the stress isn't personal trauma, but collective sense of threat. Now, I'm not here to minimize what's happening. I'm here to suggest ways that your nervous system can get some soothing to survive the intensity of the times. So why does this feel so overwhelming recently? What we're dealing with right now isn't just bad news. It's chronic nervous system activation. So to explain gently, the brain is not designed for 24/7 alerts, graphic imagery, moral outrage cycles, constant uncertainty. The body reads this as ongoing danger, not information. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between watching a threat and being inside one. So many clinicians that are talking about the times we live in are saying, my clients are dysregulated, and honestly, they're humans too, and feel sometimes, if not often, a similar sentiment. Now, that does not mean anyone's failing. It just means that we're all human. So, signs that your nervous system is in threat mode. So, let's slow this down for a moment and see if any of this fits. Doom scrolling but unable to stop. Sudden irritability or emotional numbness. Trouble sleeping or waking up with a sense of dread. Hypervigilance about safety, money, or the future. Feeling responsible for calming everyone. These are not character flaws. They're survival responses. So skill number 1, contain the sense of threat. So the first skill is containment, not avoidance. The nervous system needs boundaries around threat exposure. Unlimited access equals unlimited activation. Choose when, where, and how long you engage with news. For example, 1 or 2 set check-in times per day. No news before tasks or bedtime. Mute autoplay video, especially those with graphic content. Staying informed does not require staying flooded. So for clinicians, you are allowed to protect your nervous system, even if everyone around you is distressed, because regulation is not abandonment. Skill 2, work with the body first. You cannot think your way out of nervous system threat. If it feels okay, place 1 hand on your chest, 1 on your abdomen. Inhale through your nose, slowly. Exhale a little longer than the inhale. Let your shoulders drop. Nothing to fix, just noticing. Long exhales signal safety, slowing down, interrupting the threat loops. This is not relaxation. This is survival physiology. Skill number 3, shift from global to local safety. When the world feels unsafe, your nervous system needs evidence of safety now. Where am I physically safe in this moment? Who do I trust right now? What is stable today, even if tomorrow is uncertain? For clients, we don't need to solve the world to get through today. For clinicians, your job is not to hold the world together. Your job is to help one nervous system at a time, including your own. Skill number 4, meaning without overexposure. Many people feel torn between staying aware and staying equilibrium or staying sane. So you can care deeply without consuming endlessly. For example, 1 intentional action, donation, advocacy, conversation. Then step back. Let action replace rumination. Action organizes the nervous system. A feeling of helplessness can destabilize a sense of safety over time. What to say to clients? So many clinicians are sharing what they're uncovering, discovering, and finding helpful in real time. So language such as, it makes sense that your body feels heightened right now. Your reactions are understandable given what you recently watched on TV or saw on social media. So let's focus on what your nervous system needs today. Now, you don't need to convince clients things are okay. You just have to help them feel less alone inside the fear. And for anyone struggling right now, please know it does not mean weakness or lack of resilience. It just means that you're human and responding to threat cues in the environment, even if they are coming through the screen of a device or television set. We get through times like this by slowing, connecting, and remembering that safety is built in moments, not headlines. Always remember to take care of your nervous system because it is the instrument you use to help yourself and others. So if this was helpful, please feel free to share it with anyone who you feel might benefit. And if you have any nervous system based soothing tools, please feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll keep this space grounded and human. So these times are challenging, but we don't need to do them alone. Everyone is doing the best they can. And using the tools at our disposal, such as our networks, connection, mindfully and intentionally curating both our physical space and our digital space means knowing that we do not need to stay plugged in, and that in times that perhaps are unlike any previous stressful experiences we've had before, we do not need to figure it out all by ourselves, because in community is where people can find the resilience within each other and learn from each other on the ways to keep our nervous systems soothed no matter how difficult it is. I want to stress that nobody needs to do this alone, and in using the power of the internet and social media, that as much as these platforms can bring stress to our lives, if used intentionally, they can be quite the opposite. So the next time you go on Instagram, intentionally find a account with soothing music, soothing images, a helpful message, because the algorithm will give you more of where you place your attention. And in times that may be frightening and unprecedented, it is the act of bringing a counteracting force and information that can often make the biggest difference day to day.